People don't always recognise that they need to change. Like, well, I've always been fine doing what I'm doing. I don't need to change. And it's the same, with children. We think children, or they're a bit plump, or he's just, got a lot of meat on their bones, because you think, it's fine, they look like the other children. But it does have a lot of health implications.
Easy to make them at home.
Families were consulted, and then when they were trying to look at changing their lifestyles, they genuinely didn't know how to do it.
It was a bit tough to settle down at the beginning, but we got there. Because first of all, it'd be, where's our pop? We haven't done our pop. And now you see them, they got bottles of water for school.
I used to think healthy food wasn't very nice, but now I've changed my mind. I enjoy cooking because I enjoy the food that we make. For the wraps, I really like them.
I think cooking on a budget is difficult. If you were used to cooking ready meals for £1 from any of the stores, I think money is a big barrier. Lack of equipment in the house to cook with, but also lack of knowledge. What do you do? How do you cook this?
Instead of buying the frozen shepherd's pies and stuff like that, we'd be making our own. It was it's $2.50 for a family-sized shepherd's pie. By the time you work it out, you can do 2 of them for a little bit more, and you're having 2 good meals then,
I think it's made a huge difference to the families that have been involved. All of the pupils that have participated are engaging much better in the school process. Their attendance has improved, their achievement has improved.
They're really looking after themselves, which is amazing as well to see. Yeah. So they are growing in confidence.
We do face challenges. One of our major battles is dealing with energy drinks. When you've got 1,500 sort of adolescents coming into school with huge cans of Monster energy drink, or other brands are available, it can cause us real issues with behaviour in school.
And it's a challenge to try and get children to come out of their comfort zone and to try different things. A lot of the children weren't having a healthy breakfast. They weren't ready for learning because they weren't having a healthy breakfast.
We face participation challenges when it comes to taking part in sporting activities.
It wasn't that long ago that I was sort of his age, and we didn't have computer games and all these consoles. We'd go outside to play. With the emergence of newer and better technology all the time, it's making it a lot harder to get kids to be active.
I think certainly with physical exercise, if you're not very fit to start off, you can be afraid of looking like a bit of a fool. Certainly access to services, going to the leisure centre, swimming, all those types of things are expensive.
From a school perspective, we've really created long-lasting, positive relationships between staff in the school and their parents.
We built up our relationships with them families, and I think that was the key to the project as well. We've progressed with them throughout the weeks as well, that I think they felt trusted by their son. Do you know what I mean?
There was no barrier between us.
The children are coming into school ready, but eating a much healthier diet, which I think is really important.
So I think earlier intervention is much more successful, and just giving those messages at every opportunity.
And I think that the message is much stronger when you're dealing with parents, carers, quite often grandparents, and that approach is something we're hoping to develop in future years.
It's yummy.